Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 10. It's titled Breaking Up the Party. Don't know what that means because nobody broke up a party, did they? Anywho, let's get started with Claire and Cameron. Claire and Cameron apparently just woke up. They are laying in bed. Claire told him that she was hot last night. And Cameron told her the thermostat is over there. He's doing the exact same thing he did with her bag. When he said, when she wanted help with her bag, and he's like, what's wrong with your arms? Are you going to carry my bags for me? He is on chivalrous. Okay? He then apologized for not communicating clearly about his father's poor health. He is such a liar. He never did communicate that to her at all, that his father was ill. And he basically told her that if he told his father that he married a stranger, that would set his father's health back. And then Claire told him that she understood. I don't understand. I don't understand. It seems to me that Cameron is not close with his family. Because I know they're in another country, and if they can't make it, fine. You could FaceTime with them and say, guess what, I'm getting married, blah, 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 blah. But he didn't. I don't think he's close with his family. I don't think his family like him, and I don't think he liked them. He's not close with his family at all. Next scene, they're having dinner, and they are just agreeing about him using a big word as opposed to a small word. And in his confessional, he said, when Claire gets annoyed with him, her body language and her actions say that she doesn't want him. So he tells her he feels like they are stuck. She tells him that she feels like they are both trying very hard. She said there is zero romance. She told him that she is not ready to engage in anything sexual at this point. She told him that it doesn't feel natural to be sexual with him. He told her that he is attracted to her and he wants to kiss her. She said she doesn't feel that from him. And I don't think Cameron wants to kiss her, per se. I think Cameron wants to kiss any pretty girl, any girl he finds attractive. Because he doesn't care about Claire. He doesn't give a damn if she's hot, if she's cold. If I'm sitting here or laying here, my man is right beside me, and he said, honey, I feel hot, I feel cold. If he says, honey, I feel cold, I'm going to give him a blanket. If he says, honey, I'm cold, I'm going to turn up the thermostat to make him warm. When you care about this is how you treat somebody you care about. He gives two shits about Claire. But he wants physical attention from her. She said his actions and his words don't match. Exactly. They don't match. You want this physical connection with her, but you don't give a shit about her. You don't care about her. I think he wants to get physical with anybody he finds attractive. But they decide to stick it out and keep on trying, in the marriage. Emily and Brennan. Emily apologized to Brennan again for her friends coming at him and told him that she will always take his side over theirs. And he said, I will always defend myself and my marriage. Not her. Himself and his marriage. He's full of crap. She totally threw her friends under the bus for this stranger who didn't even want to live with her and is not attracted to her. This is who she threw her friends under the bus for. Next, Emily took Brennan to a Pilates class, hoping that that will make him find her attractive. And I don't think it worked. He wasn't looking at her any differently. Becca and Austin, so they are playing a game. And Becca wants to make the game sexual because even though Austin is not ready for sex, she is. So she's flirting with him, but she's getting nowhere with him. Maybe if she didn't dress so dowdy, Maybe if she didn't dress so dowdy, he'd find her attractive and ignite some type of spark. Because the way she dresses, she covers up from neck to toe. Okay, the get together. So all the couples get together. Lauren shows up, then Orion shows up, and then the couples, they talk a little bit about their housewarming party. Brennan told the group that Emily's friends treated him badly, and that there's no romance. There was no romantic bond between him and Emily. Lauren threw out a dig at Orion. She told Brennan that it's commendable that they are still sticking together even though, there's no romance in their relationship. She said it's easy to just leave when stuff gets hard. She threw a dig out at Orion. Orion told the group that him and Lauren have decided to get a divorce. And Lauren made it clear to them that she's not the one that wanted a divorce. Orion, is the one that wanted a divorce. So they talked about Orion and Lauren. They talked about what happened from very beginning to the very end, and then Lauren started to cry. Then they started disagreeing back and forth, and I'm tired of these two. Why are they still on the show? They are divorced. They need to just go the hell away. Go away. Why are they still on the show? Cameron tells them that him and Claire don't agree on a lot of things and that they are having romance issues. They don't agree. He said they don't agree on how to raise children, but they do get along. Austin told the group that him and Becca are having religion issues, and he told them about him being slow to on the intimacy level. He's, putting the brakes on the intimacy. He said he wants to get to know her better. And he said he wants to get to know her better before talking about bigger things. What bigger things is he talking about? He said he wants to get to know her better before they start talking about bigger things that will tear them apart. What is he talking about? And then Becca gets emotional. Why did she get emotional? I have no clue. She said it's hard and she wants to hug everyone, so they did a big group hug. In her confessional, Lauren is bawling her eyes out, and the producer had to come over and, comfort her. Give her a hug and comfort her. Next, Cameron and Claire, they are back in their apartment, and they are talking about Austin and Becca, saying they're actually bad-mouthing Austin and Becca. They're bad-mouthing both couples. They're saying how they're afraid Becca and Austin are afraid to talk about their issues. And they badmouth Brennan and Emily. They said Brennan and Emily are not honest with each other. And Claire think that they are doing better than the other couples, but Cameron doesn't. Cameron told Claire that they are at a standstill because of the lack of intimacy. All he wants is intimacy. He doesn't care about her. He doesn't show her that he cares about her. He just wants some physical intimacy. He just wants to pluck that out of the air and just get some physical intimacy. So Cameron told Claire that they are at a standstill because of the lack of intimacy and their religious belief. And he wants to know what they need to do in order to move forward. Claire told him that she didn't know. That's her answer for everything. Every time he asks her a question, I don't know. That's Claire's answer. I don't know. When you say I don't know, the word no isn't I don't know. It means no. Whatever you're asking me is I know. Emily goes over to Becca's and Austin's apartment to have a chat with Becca. Becca told Emily that she is being patient with Austin. And Emily told Becca how everything was fine on the honeymoon with Brennan, but now he's shutting off and he won't answer questions about physical attraction. Emily said that physical attraction was there and she think it's still there. Becca asked her if she knows that she is attractive. Even though he may not find her attractive, she is still attractive. And then Emily starts to cry. She said because Brennan is not, she's crying. And I think she's crying because she knows Brennan he's not the one. He's not the one, the two, or the three. She said she needs someone who is sure of themselves. She said Brennan doesn't give her direct answers and she doesn't know what to do. I'll tell you what you do. You divorce that fool. He doesn't like you. Austin goes over to Emily and Brennan's apartment to have a chat with Brennan. Austin asks Brennan if he thinks that physical attraction has to happen right away or can physical attraction grow over time. I think when they were talking, Brennan thought Austin was talking about him, but Austin was actually talking about himself. Brennan told Austin that he is going to trust the process and hope everything works out. Next, Cameron and Claire. Dr. Pepper comes for a visit. She realized that they are not wearing their wedding rings. I didn't realize that. They tell her that they lack a romantic connection and they don't agree on religion. But these two, they're on separate pages. Cameron said that him and Claire are compatible. She is smart and mature and they get along well. And the more time he spends with her, the more attracted he gets to her. And when he's away from her, he misses her. But he said he needs to protect himself. He thinks their future is bleak. Claire said this is draining. And if they can't work it out, then oh well. See, that's Claire's attitude. Claire's tired of him. She's tired of him. Dr. Pia told them to have fun and be more in the moment and enjoy each other's company. She told them not to talk about children, religion, romance, and sex. And surprisingly, Cameron said he has to think about it. Claire's not happy about Cameron's response. She gave him the nastiest look. Next scene, Cameron and Claire are sitting on the sofa talking, and Cameron asks Claire if she wants him to leave. She told him that she doesn't know what to do. That means she wants him to leave. Because if somebody said, do you want me to leave? I'm like, no, don't leave, stay. Please don't go. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to stay, you're going to tell them, no, don't go, stay, please. But she goes, I don't know. That means go on. I don't care. She told him that if he leaves, she would be sad. He asks her if she see a future with him. She says, I don't know. Every time he asks her a question, I don't know. That means no, because if she saw a future with him, she'd be like, yeah, I do see a future with you, Cameron. But she was like, I don't know. Claire is something else. She don't want to hurt his feelings. She don't want to be the bad guy. So they agreed that Cameron would sleep in the spare bedroom. Why? That's moving further apart. That's not moving closer together. That's not trying to fix your relationship. That's moving further apart. You might as well leave the apartment, Cameron, if you're going to go to the spare bedroom. Y'all are now drifting apart. Claire told him that she doesn't want him to resent her. Cameron said, I don't, yet. Claire was taken aback with that one. Emily and Brennan. Dr. Pia comes for a visit. They told her that they are disconnected. Emily told Dr. Pia that Brennan doesn't feel like there is a romantic chemistry with them. Emily also said that talking about emotions are not his thing. Brennan agrees. Dr. Pia asks Brennan if something is turning him off. PCR had asked him that too. Pastor Cal Robinson had asked him that too. And he shot Pastor Cal down, and he shot Dr. Pia down too. Brennan told Dr. Pia to let's be mindful of Emily and not make her uncomfortable. So there's something about her that's turning him off, but he doesn't want to say because he thinks it's going to hurt her feelings. That's what he's saying. Dr. Pia asked Emily if she made her feel uncomfortable. And Emily said she's past feeling uncomfortable. She wants to move forward and fix things. Brennan started to fidget and he wouldn't and couldn't sit still. Something was going on with Brennan. He is telling Dr. Pia that he doesn't want to hurt Emily's feelings. And Emily is making faces. So Dr. Pia asked Emily why was she making faces. And Brennan would not allow Emily to answer. He kept trying to answer for her. I have come to the conclusion that Brennan does not respect women. He doesn't think too highly of women. Emily said the look she was given was frustration, and she needs Brennan to be honest so that they can move forward. Dr. Pia asked Brennan what is holding him back. What is holding back the physical attraction? Brennan said he cared for Emily, but he does not have the feeling of attraction for her. Brennan probably like a big butt and a smile. So she asked them their thoughts on, Dr. Peter asked them their thoughts on therapy. Emily said she has nothing negative to say about therapy. Brennan said therapy is good, it helps people. Dr. Peter recommended individual therapy for Brennan in order for him to get in touch with his emotions. Brennan said, nope, I don't think so. It's not going to happen. He said he doesn't talk about his emotions because he doesn't have any emotions. What a freaking moron. Dr. Pia said, so she said, that right there is why I think therapy would be good for you. And Emily laughed. She just realized that a woman outsmarted Brennan just by sitting back and allowing him to show his ignorance. Dr. Pia, I'm starting to like you. Next scene. After Dr. Pia left, Brennan said Dr. Pia was harping on emotions and he doesn't know where that's coming from because he's being open and honest. No, he's not being open and honest. He's not being open and honest. He wasn't being open and honest when PCR and Dr. Pia asked him what it is about Emily that he doesn't like. He keeps saying, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to hurt her feelings. So he's not being honest. I don't know what it is. Maybe she has an odor that he doesn't like. Or maybe she's too fat for his liking. Or maybe her breasts are too small for his liking. Whatever it is that he doesn't like about her is something that's going to hurt her feelings. So Emily and Brennan, they're discussing, they're disagreeing about him not being honest about his feelings. She tells him that he needs therapy, and he told her it's never going to happen. He is never going to therapy. Becca and Austin, they meet with Dr. Pia, and she asks them about their intimacy, and Becca said Austin moves slower than she do. Austin said he preferred to have an emotional connection with someone before jumping in bed with them. He doesn't want it to seem like just banging. Dr. Pia asks, at this point, would it be just banging? Because they seem to care about each other. They seem to like each other. They came into the room holding each other's hand. You know, so at this point, it wouldn't be banging. They actually care about each other, right? And that question stumped Austin. When he finally answered, he said, I just need time. And the look on Becca's face said it all. She knows that Austin does not want her. He doesn't want to have sex with her. I mean, rejection is a horrible, horrible thing. It's horrible. Dr. Pia asked Becca her feelings. Becca said she is attracted to him and she feels connected to him. And if it were up to her, they would move further. That's a nice way of saying they would have sex. Dr. Pia asked Austin if it's okay to do other things other than sex. And he said, yeah. And then Becca is happy. She lit up. She was happy. Ooh, we're going to do something? Austin said they haven't done anything yet, but it's okay to do other things other than sex. Austin said things will happen in the moment. That means it ain't going to happen. That's what that means. It's not going to happen. Dr. Pia told them, she gave them homework. She told them they should talk about sex. That's a form of foreplay. So they should just talk about it. So that she gave them that as their homework. But Austin does not want Becca, and you can see it in his eyes. And he mumbles when he talks. I can't understand him when he talks. I don't know what he's saying when he's talking, because he's always mumbling. Anyway, this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.